Hello, this is Live Connection. In Peru, today is November 6th, 2022. I'm Nelson Peñarera Castillo reporting from Sullana City. On this edition, keeping fit, what part of your body will thank it to you? And a popular bird has a new owner and new problems. But before, Mexico returned its usual time zone. It means 6 hours less than Universal Time Coordinated or UTC. This also means 1 hour less than Peruvian time or PET. During northern summer, Mexico used to move its clock 1 hour forward. This is not going to happen anymore. Mexican Senator Chamber stopped the tradition that began in 1996. That summer, Mexico's government added 60 minutes to its usual time. The promise was saving more energy. 26 years later, it was discovered that goal was never reached. Mexico owns 2 time zones. Central Time, which holds the most of the republic, including Mexico City. This is similar to the Central Time in the United States. The another is Baja California Peninsula Time. It's also known as Pacific Time or PT. It's 7 hours less than UTC. This is 2 hours less than Peruvian time or PET. By the way, Peru tried to have a summertime in 1987. It promised to save energy. The idea was furtherly dismissed because it didn't save any energy. Also, many people woke up, inclusive when it was a nightly sky. Does your country move the clock in the summer? Tell me on your favorite social media. Find me as @NelsonSullana, YouTube inclusive. And now, let's talk about Twitter. The Bluebird lost the half of its employees. The billionaire Elon Musk recently bought the microblogging service. Musk paid $44 billion for the purchase. However, the new administration entered with new rules. First, banning the first news accounts. Second, stop the losses estimated in $4 million per day. Third, engaging the advertisers again, trying not to ignore the advocacy lobbies. Fourth, cutting job positions. Twitter, the key division of Twitter Incorporated, was created in San Francisco, California. It was launched on March 21, 2006. Currently, it joins over 340 million users around the globe. To have a perspective, Facebook is still at top. It has 2.9 active users. This is around 40% of world's population. The problem for Twitter is the future for 2024. It only expects to grow around 1.5% in users. There is much disappointment about the Elon Musk's decision, and the feeling goes around the planet. Many brokers still remain skeptical. Others are looking for another signal. Maybe Musk's target is not Twitter, but X. This plans to be the greatest application in the world. There is not much information about X. By the way, I'm a Twitter user since 2012. Other Factor Tierra media accounts are @Factor Tierra on Twitter for science, arts, education, tourism, and technology. Also @Chulucana Gym for bodybuilding and fitness stories. Tell me what you think about. I'm @NelsonSullana on Twitter as well as the other social media. I'm talking about fitness. Are you still considering to free a membership? Do it now. Your heart will thank it to you. Cardiovascular diseases are the deadliest across the planet. We are talking about 17.5 million people. This is the number of who lose the fight. It equals the half of actual Peruvian population. By 2030, specialists expect an increase. Around 23.7 million may lose the fight. Those data come out from the Pan American Health Organization. How to avoid to be part of these numbers? The first answer is physical activity. Cardiologists recommend to spend 150 minutes per month. Obviously, that's the minimum, but it could save your life. If you want better results, spend 200 minutes per month. World Health Organization recommends at least 30 minutes of daily physical activity, 30 minutes per day. It may prevent a lot of health risks. In my personal case, I combine power and aerobic routines. It keeps me in shape, but coming out from a family with a heart disease history, it's not a hobby in my case. That's my personal duty. Make it yours too. More information? Go to chulucanagym.blogspot.com. I repeat, chulucanagym.blogspot.com. Write heart in the query box. By the way, in that same blog, there is a special entry about bullying. I repeat again, chulucanagym.blogspot.com. And this live connection ends here. Connection on your favorite social. Look for hashtag NelsonLive. Remember, I'm in your favorite social media at @NelsonSuyana, inclusive YouTube. I'm Nelson Peña Castillo reporting from Sullana in Peru. See you on the next live connection.